Hello everybody, good morning. Rose Thorn here. So today's video is going to be very brief, but I'm doing it to, I guess you could say, spread awareness of the fact that the situation with BBJ is really, really bad. It's not just Chantal repeatedly running out of food for BBJ and Sam, but Peetz is treating BBJ really, really rough. And proof of that was in the stream that Foodie did last night when she reacted to her Cuba rage. I reacted to it, but I guess there was a part in it that I missed. And you know what? Considering all the things that were going on with me yesterday and watching her rage and getting annoyed, maybe it's better that I did miss it at the moment because I was already annoyed and ticked off and mad at Foodie. But if I saw what I see right now in this live stream, I would have gone completely off. So let me go ahead and just share the screen so you guys can see it. And I am giving a trigger warning officially to anybody out there who has a pet. If you have a cat, a dog, a hamster, anything, if you are a responsible, loving pet parent, you're not going to like seeing what you're about to see, and it's going to make you angry. So I am giving forewarning to that because you're not going to like what you're about to see Peetz do. And what Peetz does to BBJ, it's completely unwarranted. There's absolutely no reason for it. There's nothing he can say to explain it away or to rationalize it. It was completely uncalled for. BBJ was doing absolutely nothing wrong, just sitting by Chantal, not even doing anything to Peetz. And what he does is that he walks over to BBJ, he grabs her head and shoves his thumb against her throat. And for those who do not know or don't remember, BBJ is an elderly cat. She needs to go back to the vet for oral surgery, which means something related to her mouth is wrong. Could be a rotten tooth, could be something else, but she's already got oral problems. So I'm sure that what he did was extremely painful because of that, just by itself. So let me go ahead and just play the clip for you. And remember this, I'm giving a trigger warning. You're not going to like seeing this.
And
so he's not even in the room, and you can hear him walking downstairs. So he just walks downstairs, and BBJ is minding her business, and he walks over to her and grabs her head roughly and shoves his thumb against her throat and holds it there.
What was I saying? I'm skipping. Why would I want to hear that? Baby stole your man. I'm grateful. Don't you get it? Oh, come on, leave her 100. Leave her 100.
And he's laughing about it. He's laughing about it. He thinks it's funny. He thought that was funny. And Foodie Beauty isn't yelling at him and screaming at him to stop, saying, "Don't do that to my cat." She thinks it's funny. Peetz, you and Chantal are rotten people. And I do not understand the hatred that you have for that cat. What has she ever done to you? What has she ever done to you? She's sitting there by Foodie. She's minding her business. She's not even interacting with you. And you're just going to walk over and do that to her? What the fuck is wrong with you?
30-year-old head alone.
And he tries to cover it up by petting her. How can you do that to an animal? Walk up to an elderly cat who's got oral problems. Something's going on with her mouth. And you're going to shove your thumb down her throat?
Get your hands.
And he's grabbing her face on top of that. Again, she's got oral problems and grabbing her face. Peetz, you know what? If you've got some issues, bro, if you're mad at Foodie and because you can't take it out on her because she's paying the bills and rent, you should not be taking your aggression out on that poor animal. I know you don't like the fact that her name is BBJ because that reminds you of BB. You can call her Casey if you want, but stop treating her so roughly. I mean, that's just ridiculous and it's abusive. How fucking dare you? Is it not bad enough that Foodie doesn't feed the cats half the time and their litter boxes are dirty because neither you nor Foodie won't change them, even though your lazy ass is in the house and you could change the boxes? I know they aren't your cats, but as a decent human, can't you change the boxes? Can't you make sure they have at least something to eat? You're there, living there rent free. You can't give them something to eat. You can't even try. You can't clean out the boxes. What else you got to do all day? And on top of that, you're going to put your hands on an elderly cat like that. You suck.
Hey, Miss Holly. I don't mean any of this stuff. This is bad. I was mad at the time. Talking bad about someone's vagina is just low and stupid. Okay, fuck you. You don't deserve me.
You know, my heart absolutely breaks for those cats being in the house. Because Natter doesn't like the cats. Foodie is neglecting the cats even more than normal. Before Natter came into the picture, she took care of them halfway well. Halfway. Since Natter's been in the picture, because he doesn't like the cats, she doesn't like the cats. And she almost goes out of her way to neglect them. Even though she's got plenty of money to buy takeout every single day, she can't be bothered to buy cat food. She's got a vehicle. She can go to any pet store and pick up some cans of cat food, or she can have it delivered. Same thing with the cat litter. She's got a HelloFresh subscription, which she has, but she doesn't even eat the food. She can change that out for a pet subscription instead and would cost her less money. So the cats aren't eating well. The litter boxes don't get changed. And here's Peetz, useless lump that he is, almost making a point to be rough with BBJ. Why? Somebody tell me why. Because he's mad at Foodie. He can't take out his frustrations on Foodie. So he picks on a poor animal that can't defend itself. Peetz, leave your fucking hands off those cats. BBJ is an old cat. And she's suffering because she needs to go back to the vet for oral surgery. Foodie can't be bothered. She's too busy spending money on takeout. And she does it because her haters want her to take her cats to the vet. She said that before in a live react. The fact that she doesn't take her cats to the vet just because her haters want them to. What kind of an evil monster withholds vet visits just because people don't like them and because they're saying take the cats to the vet? Imagine being so evil and so defiant that just to piss off your haters, you're going to withhold taking your own cats to the vet. Really, Foodie? And on top of that, you're going to let your roommate abuse your cats in front of you and you're not going to say anything? I really hope one day those cats find a new home before it's too late. And I'm of the honest opinion, this is my opinion, that I think Foodie is deliberately starving those cats and deliberately withholding anything medical for BBJ because she's hoping that BBJ will pass away and that's one less thing she has to worry about. Yeah, I said it and I'm going to keep saying it because it's obvious she doesn't care for them at all. Doesn't care if they get fed every day, doesn't care if they have clean cat litter, and doesn't care if they're sick. Natter doesn't like the pets. Once upon a time, she talked about getting rid of her pets. If she did get rid of her pets, that would be the most human thing she could do, giving them to another person who would do them right. But I feel, my opinion, the reason why she won't give her pets to another person is because if she did, if there's anything seriously wrong with the cats, especially BBJ, it would be exposed. That person could say, yeah, I took the cats to the vet and here's everything that's wrong. So rather than give the pets to somebody, which would be the right thing to do, the human thing, Foodie always says she's a good person, but she won't prove it by at least being human and giving her pets to somebody. She'd rather hold on to them, let them both get sick, possibly pass away, and that way all the wrong she's doing to them won't be exposed. Again, my opinion. So that's a video I wanted to make today, y'all, showing that Peetz is beyond vile, treating BBJ like this. It's not enough that poor baby is living in a filthy, disgusting house, which is bad for her health. It's not enough that poor baby is living in a house she can't even run around in, being deprived of food, and even a clean litter box. And now she's got to put up with a putz like Peetz, treating her roughly when she's obviously sick. That's it for now. I'm out.